Hi, this is Hong Cheng. Okay, the topic for today is Wing using waves and other plugins. Okay, so we just went through the whole Dante thing. So we have a Dante, and just like you might wonder or ask if this it is really work, because Dante network and we can bring the waves, the hardwares or some other things, right? Some of the outboard into the mixing system here. We have a bunch of the good plugins inside here, but for those of you who really wants to use yours, okay, let's see how it actually works. Okay, right now it's the same thing. It's like the double live card play from the double live and going to the Dante. Just as you see the whole the Dante controller there, so everything is locked. So the sound is going through the logic, as you see on the this, yeah. So logic going in and coming out. Okay, I just placed the kick drum only here. So let me just bring the or ins down here. So you see all the level going on. So the 64 channels going through the logic and 64 channels out from the logic to the wing here. So we have in every channel that are running on the signals there. Okay, so right now you're not hearing any big kicks, because I just as I showing you the previous video, I set up the about the same amount, and channel 2 is from double live here, and channel 1 is from Dante, right? So and I set the about the same amount of yeah, just comparing. So phase invert on the double live inputs and put that delay about 13-15 milliseconds. So the there's like small kicks you can hear, because I cannot just match the exact amount. But when I reverse this invert button, you'll hit the kicks from these two. Yeah, so you know the about the so how long the latency will be with the plugins. So I'm gonna check it, right? So by the pushing, by the turn on this one, like we know that it is kind of synced, right? So there is no latency. Well, there's a latency, but I put the delay on it, so compensate that time delay, right? Okay, so currently the all three plugins that I put up here, like one is the Waves, the Chef's Omnichannel, and the other one is the famous CLA2A, and third one is Brainworks, the Focusrite ISO, the channel strip. So this will take a little more resources. So I'm gonna bypass one, the original one. Okay, so you are listening the signal from all the plugins here. Okay, let me just show you the how the channel order is here. Chefs first, CLA and Brainworks, small characters, and the meter here. Okay, so every time you engage one plugin, there'll be more latency that we can expect, right? So it's like something like this. So compare with the source. So it is really tiny, right? So if I turn on 1, we hear a little more kicks, right? So there's the timing difference. There's a little more latency on the plugin side, so outboard side. So you gotta think about that, right? Clever. Right? Okay, so mute here. Sound goes lower. Okay. No matter what you do here, but we have to have the calculate the latency, because that's one thing that you have to be careful, right? Because once you move it, it just you don't wanna delay the result to have something outside. So it is like worth nothing to just use internal plugins. Okay, so how about this one? A little more volume. That means a little more latency that it makes, right? How about the brainworks? This will get louder. Oh yeah, the EQ and for the things on. Let me turn off EQ. What happened? Just not by preset. Come on. Anyway, so reset here. Anyway, so little more volume. So that takes a little more times, right? Delay there. Okay. So anyway, so you can check that thing from here, right? And that's not a really big point here. So how we can use the plugins here. Okay. That's one thing that you gotta know, right? Okay. The first let's just turn on the Traps the Omni channel. I want you to feel the exact same thing that happened to the yeah, we don't wanna have a big latency on whatever you're doing, right? So I'm gonna bypass this. So and I'm gonna pan right on the original one and pan left on the Waves plugin that yeah, we went to the plugin, right? So just like this. It is working, right? Okay, so if I put the gate on it, but the for example like EQ. It is working fine, right? Real time. If we compensate the delay, right? So we gotta think about the 13.50 milliseconds delay on this one, plus a little more additional with the plugin. So I want you to think about those. And if you really wanna do it without, if you really wanna go with the outside plugin to having that risk, you're welcome to go. Okay. And also you guys like some of you guys really fall into the Waves plugins or some other things, so that's the way to go, right? Okay. And how about bypass this? So when I on a little more left side and off, so that's the difference about the time, right? And the CLA. Good, right? Okay, so let's leave it like this, and I'm gonna meter in. How about mute the hold on, just put the pen center, and just listening the original one and looking at the meter there. That's about the time difference. Okay. Oh, okay. How about? Yeah, and also the Macbook and the OBS is the NDI, so there is a time delays. So this is like it is not going to work with this. Just listen the sound. Okay, so I'm gonna bypass CLA and turn on the Focusrite one. Gate. Release and forward. tight kicks, right? So it is working fine with the extra thing. If you have a sound grid or something, waves side or like the other side, it will be working fine. Just think about the latency, and if you can handle it, that's good to go, right? Okay. All right. So it's like it's just going through as we think and as I imagine. So everything is normal, and Dante network is really good, and we'll see. All right, subscribe and press like button. Yeah, like button, and spread the words. Okay. Thank you for watching. This is Hojun Cheng. Bye.